Finally, Wagwan people, it is I, SourBawss, bringing an OU match against the AncientRelincanth. It's been a while guys, sorry, my computer's been effing up with me. I had to take like a few takes just to get the volume right on this microphone because I have no idea what's happening. I need to take it to a technician or something, but that's for another day. Also, thank you very much for 500 subscribers. I'm almost back up to where I was on the Sweet and Sour Pokemon Battle account, so yeah. Anyway, look at the team preview very quickly. The big threats on his team is obviously the Dragonite and the Latios. Dragonite with the multi-skill and Latios probably the Specs variants as they usually are. But as long as I can get Stealth Rocks or break the Dragonite's multi-skill unless that's leftovers, which would be weird. I'm guessing we'll have Lumberry, but... Also, Himmeltalk could be a big threat seeing as it can take some hits, but it can't take repeated hits. If it's the defensive variant, if it's somehow Techni, then I don't really care. And I'm just going to lead with my Rotom Wash because that's the best lead, as I'm predicting to lead with Empoleon just to get those Stealth Rocks up, seeing as Stealth Rocks do hurt Volturn quite a bit. So let's not waste any time and get on with the show. Oh, and Scrafty can also be a potential threat if it starts setting up, but in any case, Rotom Wash lead versus Empoleon as I already stated. Going to go for that Volt Switch. I do get a crit, which is what can you do? Random number generator. I didn't really think it affected the match too much, but it is pretty annoying. Could have affected his judgment later on, as I'm going to switch out into my Breloom. No, he probably isn't going to go for the Scald, and I'm free to activate my Toxic Orb. As here, I should have capitalised on the crits, as I should have went for the Seed Bomb, because since I've gone for the Drain Punch, I've now revealed that I'm the Bulk Up variant, but I'm not sure how well his knowledge of the metagame is, but I'm going to switch out to my T-Tar as he does go for a Dragon Dance just to get that sand, as I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide, not one to predict too much. I want to scout if he has the Earthquake or Fire Punch, whichever variant he is, as I'm just going to go for that Rock Slide. Instead of Stone Edge because Stone Edge sucks, and when you use Rock Slide and then you miss, that also sucks, but he is going to go into his Scrafty. He's got leftovers, so I'm guessing he's a more bulky variant, maybe Bulk Up set, as I'm just going to go into my Ganjaman, the Breloom, as he goes for a Dragon Dance, and I think, damn, that's pretty bad. So I just want to get a Spore off. Hopefully this thing isn't Shed Skin and just Moxie, but who knows. I'm taking a pretty big risk here, as he does go for the Fire Punch. I figured he either had that or Ice Punch, but I could take one because I am pretty bulky, so I do go for the Spore. Hopefully he doesn't have the Shed Skin and it does not activate, so maybe I just got lucky, or he has the Moxie, as I've already stated so many times already. As I could go for a Bulk Up, but he does have the Latios, and I'm not sure if he has maybe Psyshock, which would pretty much wreck me, as I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch as he brings in his Hitmontop. I see no leftovers, so that means he is the Techni-Top variant, as he goes for the Fake Outs, and that does a hefty amount even though it's unstabbed. So I'm not sure if I can live a Mach Punch from this range. So I'm just going to switch out into my Landorus as he does go for that Mach Punch. And Life Orb and Stealth Rock, Sandstorm damage are really wearing him down, so this is good. This is excellent actually. As he is going to opt up to switch out into his Latios. I almost went for a U-turn, but I figured that he was going to leave this in as Death Fodder so he can get a free switch into something, but no, that's not the case. He made the better play, as I am just going to go for Earthquake. Latios obviously has Levitate, so he avoids that quite nicely, as I'm going to switch out to my T-Tar, as he just goes for the Safe Surf. Probably predicted my switch, but it was also super effective against my Landorus anyway, as he goes for another Surf, so I won't be able to get my Stealth Rocks up this time as I go for the Pursuit. Just in case he wants to run away, you ain't going nowhere, pal. As, yeah, I don't have any attack EV, so that it doesn't kill, so that's whatever. I'm more specially defensive anyway, with a few special attack EVs for the Fire Blast against maybe Skarmory and such. But here I'm going to go into my Sizzle, thrust him out with the Bullet Punch, as really should have went into Hitmontop as fodder, seeing as the U-turn and Sandstorm damage would have taken him out. And I say that because his Heatran does have Balloon and I'm able to pop it free of charge, so... But whatever, that's his prerogative, whatever. As I'm just going to switch around to my Rotom Wash, as I'm going to threat him out with a Hydro Pump, as I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, as this time he does fodder off his Hitmontop. As I take it out with a crit, obviously mattered, but whatever. As I'm just going to switch out into my Landorus once again, as he does opt to switch out into his Latios. And now here he makes a pretty weird play. He actually goes for the Draciometer instead of the Surf or Psychic or whatever kind of move he has. Seeing as thanks to that he has like -2 or -1 because it's specs. As I'm just going to get a free switch into my Lucario and get up a Sword Stance, and when Lucario's at +2 it's pretty much game over. So yeah, that's a good game, AncientRelincanth. I'm trying to look for a few more matches now, seeing as I haven't really had much time and I'm getting pretty low on content, so feel free to challenge me to OU or add me on Skype or whatever, just challenge me, pretty much. Also, my friend multi-HEW, if anyone was subscribed to him, he closed his account, but he's got a new account because he's a faggot. So yeah, it's called the multi-HEW. I'll leave a link there below. If you are subscribed to him, subscribe to him again. If you're not, you can check him out if you want to. He's got I think he's got a few videos up now, but if you want to, you're up to you really. But yeah, and also check out my opponent, the AncientRelincanth. His link all those links will be down below. And yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.